Today I'm going to show you how to make a texture map and then apply it to a 3D model. So the programs you're going to need for this are Photoshop and 3ds Max. Doesn't matter which year, but I am doing it in 3ds Max 2014. Alright, so I just figured for this tutorial I can do something simple like just a box. And, it doesn't really matter what you do. Make sure that you don't do what I'm doing. I'm not doing it the right way. Now it's fixed, but try to keep all this stuff. Let's say, whoops. Try to say like 180. Say 315 for here. And these are just random dimensions, so you can pretty much put whatever you want. But alright. Length, as you can see, that'll pretty much break up the map in a certain way. Sorry for the lag, but as you can see, that does that. This one, we'll just do it by width. This one by height. So what I would say is probably do it in like a cube. So something simple and consistent across. So I figure with this we can, make a little crate. So there's going to be 3 methods we go about doing this. So you can obviously find your resources, the images you want to use, but you can use Google. Everybody uses that nowadays. So alright, so convert this to an editable poly. And then what you're going to want to do over here in the modifier list, you're just going to scroll down to unwrap UVW. What that is going to do, it's going to think of it as cutting it up and placing it flat. I usually do that, and then I usually give it the projection of a box. Gives you better results. So now you're going to have your little edit UV map right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to select it by its polygons, and then you're going to go to mapping options, flatten. Okay, so now what that does is that put that all down. You have all that stuff. So now from there you have that flat looking like that. You go to tools, render UVW template, and here you're going to check off visible edges and seam edges, and make sure that in your fill you put solid. Guess the aspect ratio, stick it between 512 and 1024. That's usually where you're going to get better results. So what you do is then you go and render UVW template. Alright, and this screen's going to come up here. That's what it's going to look like in Photoshop. So save it as a JPEG. Try to keep it organized with what project you're working on. That's something, it's a habit you're going to want to learn. Just name it crate. Go in this folder, select JPEG as a file type. Crate, you always do UVW crate. Save. Best quality. Alright, so now we got our UV map. Let's go ahead and open up Photoshop. I have this here. So as you can see, all that did was replace what you've already had. So now what we have to do is actually get it onto the model. You can close that out there. You go over here to the material editor. You click, go down to diffuse parameters option, and then sort of do what you just did a minute ago. And then if you want, you can go assign and then show. So as you can see, that gives us that crate. And if, just so you know, any corrections or changes you make automatically update in 3ds Max as long as you have it open. So as you can see, I could go in more detail, perfect it a bit, but this is sort of just a tutorial on how to get you started. And I hope this helps, and have a great day.